Good afternoon. My name is Louise Z, and I'm going to share a book with you this afternoon named Firefighter Ted. And the reason I'm doing this is to help with the Read Aloud program in Delaware to bring stories like this to people like you. This book is written by Andrea Beatty, and it is illustrated very nicely, as you can see, by Pascal Lamater. The book begins, one morning Ted woke up and sniffed the air. It smelled like smoke. That's not good, thought Ted. I need a firefighter. He looked everywhere, but he couldn't find one. And since Ted couldn't find a firefighter, he became a firefighter himself. But every firefighter needs a fire truck. Firefighter Ted found a fire truck. That was lucky, he thought. I need a fire extinguisher too. Firefighter Ted looked everywhere else. Since he couldn't find a fire extinguisher, he made one. Now where is that fire? Thought Firefighter Ted. Firefighter Ted searched the house. The kitchen was filled with smoke. Look at that smoke. It rose from a plate on the table. Stand back, shouted Firefighter Ted. He put out the toast and helped his mother to safety. That was your breakfast, said his mother. It still is, said Firefighter Ted, and now it's nutritious and safe. Go to school, his mother said. Remember, said Firefighter Ted, only you can prevent breakfast fires. It was very hot outside. The sidewalk sizzled and hurt Firefighter Ted's feet. He saw a kitten on the hot sidewalk. It needed help, as you can see. Firefighter Ted rescued the kitten and 2 puppies and 3 tricycles. They're all up in the tree. You see them in the tree? The crowd that gathered was speechless. No need to thank me, said Firefighter Ted, and he waved to the crowd and left. When Firefighter Ted arrived at school, the principal was waiting for him in the hallway. You are late, said Principal Bigham. Look at Principal Bigham. Woo. Firefighter Ted frowned. You are blocking the fire alarm, he said, and he helped the principal to safety. And Principal Bigham turned bright red. Watch out, said Firefighter Ted. You're overheating. Principal Bigham's face turned redder and redder still. Stop, drop, roll, said Firefighter Ted, and he helped Principal Bigham to safety again. And look how safe he is. He's all wrapped up. Oh, I think it's tied up. And you can see why he's getting redder and redder. Principal Bigham was speechless. He pointed to Mrs. Johnson's room. No need to thank me, said Firefighter Ted. Mrs. Johnson's students were in line at the door. They were going to the science fair, the exhibits in the cafeteria. Firefighter, it's a parade, shouted Firefighter Ted. Firefighters always lead parades. Firefighter Ted led the parade down the hall. Woo, woo, woo. See the parade? All the other classes came out to watch. Everyone loves a parade, said Firefighter Ted, and he waved to the crowd. Firefighter Ted looked around the cafeteria. There was danger everywhere. Look at all this danger. Look at it. It's dangerous. Volcanoes, yelled Firefighter Ted. He jumped into action. Firefighter Ted stopped the volcanoes from erupting and helped the students to safety. They were speechless. No need to thank me, said Firefighter Ted. Suddenly, Firefighter Ted smelled something burning. A thin stream of smoke rose from Principal Bigham's pants. The smoke got thicker and thicker. His pants got hotter and hotter. And Brigham Bigham ran this way and that. Help, he yelled. Call a tailor, call a janitor, call the library. Look at that. He's in trouble. Just call somebody. But firefighter Ted was already there. He helped the principal to safety. He pulled the fire alarm and started the fire sprinklers. Just then, the tailor arrived with the janitor and a librarian. You need pants, said the tailor. And a mop, said the janitor. Good thing you had firefighter Ted, said the librarian. My work here is done, said firefighter Ted. You can keep the fire extinguisher, and remember, only you can prevent pants fires. There's the pants fire. That night, Ted put away his fire truck and went to bed knowing he had done a good job. He lay awake for a very long time. There is so much to know about fire safety, he thought. A poster could help everyone understand. Ted did not have a poster, but I could make one, he thought, if I had a paintbrush. Wonder who Ted will need to be next. You'll find out in the next book. Thank you.